Y'all, I edited everything about you're about to see, and then realized that the intro that I had recorded, I recorded after I ate lunch and I had a bunch of barbecue sauce on my face. So you're not seeing that. So hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Jen Hannigan's Jen is Jen. I am Hannah. We are two best friends that are always up to something. It's been healthy living for the past 3 years. Currently, we are in the middle of our June challenge. If you haven't joined, go over to our Facebook, Jen Hannigan's on Facebook, and join the June challenge. It is all about getting back to the basics and building habits. The habit of tracking, honestly, and everything. I'm bad about that part. Water and daily activity. So you're about to see what I eat in a day for today.
Let's start this what I eat in a day with 2 points for premier protein and water. Okay, it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to make lunch in about an hour, hour and a half. But this is my second thing of water. And I'm going to have these turkey bites. This is 4 points for this. And they're delicious. Okay, for lunch I'm going to have one of these. They scan at 5 points. They're 160 calories. I'm assuming it's not just turkey breast that's in there, and that's why. But 5 points of this, 5 points worth of mashed potatoes, and then plus points. How rude. Adding points because I'm having a ton of carrots and green beans. I'll show you all that in a minute. Okay, that is a ton of veggies. I don't know if I'll eat all that. That's 5 points worth of potatoes. The patty is 5 points. That is sugar-free Baby Ray's sauce, so that's 0. I did add 2 points for I can't believe that's not butter that I used in the vegetables. The vegetables also earn me points. This is a 12-point meal, and breakfast was 2 points, and the Wisconsin bites. So I still have like 31 points to use today because I've gained points for the veggies and I gained points for water. Well, I cleaned that plate. And now I'm really full. That was a full can of green beans and carrots. Like a can of green beans plus a can of carrots. Yeah, I'm at my least favorite place. I can't stand these glasses, but mine were on the floor. I'm at my least favorite place right now, the gas station. Anybody else? I meant to get gas on Sunday, and I forgot. And I didn't leave my house yesterday because I was going to give myself one day without leaving the house. On Sunday, gas was $4.29, and today it's $4.59. It just cost me $70 to fill up my tank because I was on heat. Anybody else really, 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 really struggling with gas prices right now? That's insane. It cost me, it was like $4.50. That's $4.50 is what it cost extra in 2 days' time. The problem is I knew this was coming because gas in our little town was $4.29. Gas in the town where Dad was at was $4.59. It went from $4.39 to $4.59 in a day there. So I know it was coming. But anybody else, like, what are y'all doing? Are you the one that is like, I'm out and about, I've only used a quarter of a tank, but I better go ahead and fill up my tank before gas prices go up anymore? Or do you wait as long as possible, hoping and praying that gas is going to go down, knowing it's not? Lately, I've been filling up my tank every 3 days because of all of the driving, and I just can't afford it, y'all. Anyway, is what I eat in a day. I've tracked this. This is 6 points. This is the Special K chocolatey chip cookie dough protein meal bar. It is 180 calories. And it is delicious. I'm not eating it yet, but I already tracked it. The strawberry one is 7 points, which is weird, but also delicious. I got some stuff to take to the donation, and then I've got prayer at church. I have used 24 points, including tracking that. I have 25 points left in the day, but that's because of earning 4 points worth of vegetables and a point for water. And honestly, I'm thinking eggs for supper, but I don't know. Lunch was big. That was a big meal and very filling. And dinner won't be until 9 o'clock tonight. So I probably will do something light. But I'll probably eat this bar in about 30 minutes or so. Anyway, how y'all doing? How's it going? If you're doing the June challenge, how's that going? I'm doing good. I am doing much better than I was. Tell you what, this is getting my mind right. It's really the difference between how I felt the end of May and how I feel right now is night and day. And nothing in my life has changed except that I am tracking and purposely being more active. I'm leaving the gas station though, because this place kind of gives me sadness, and I'll catch up on some of that in a minute. All right. I just dropped off those donations. Anyway, I'm doing a lot better. It's been a struggle, y'all. Mentally, things have been hard. Medical anxiety gets me sometimes. I go in circles. There are times when I'm like, what's going to happen is going to happen. Nothing I can do about it, and I'm fine with it. And then there are times when I'm like super paranoid about everything. I hear somebody's got a sore throat. I'm taking a cough drop. I hear somebody's running a fever. I'm taking Tylenol. I hear somebody somewhere in the world got the pandemic thing, you know, and I'm wanting to get tested, and none of it relates to me, and I've not been sick. But part of my problem, this is silly, because we've been on a health journey for 3 years, I have become very aware of my body and what I put into my body and how it affects my body. And knowing all this is great. But I'm also always looking for ways to be better and what can do, you know, all the things. And that's good to be aware and to pay attention. But the result is sometimes I am hyper aware. So every little bit of pain or whatever is like, ew. But I'm trying not to focus on that. And Sunday night, we had a guest speaker at church who is actually a certified counselor and speaks a lot on mental health. And he was talking about fear, the emotion of fear, and the spirit of fear. And one of the things he said was, what if we gave the Lord the same amount of effort that we put into our anxieties? So whenever I get in a mental loop, I've been thinking about that. But yesterday, I decided no going anywhere. Look at this bar. See if, oh, there we go. Doesn't that look good? It's so good, y'all. That's only half of it. Pretty good size bar. Anyway, I'm not gonna sit there and eat on camera. Anyway, I've been trying to put my thoughts into better things this week, and it's helping. Also, this whole June challenge, the whole thing has been so helpful for me because it's kind of like a reset, and like that's my thing this week. I think reset. Sometimes you just need one. And I needed to get back in the habit of tracking. I needed to get back in the habit of being active in some form. And I needed to continue the habit of water. That's one that is actually pretty firm in my life, and I don't see ever going away. Every time I think or say water, I need to take a drink. It's funny. But yesterday was kind of a reset on our house. Little things that need to be cleaned up in every room. A couple of big projects that needed to be done. Weed eating, which was... I was weed eating some weeds up to my eyeballs, y'all. It was bad. But yesterday I worked, and then I got a whole bunch of stuff done at the house, and it just felt so good to reset my home, and it's felt so good to reset my mind into focusing on the things that I can control and building and strengthening those healthy habits. So if you are struggling, whether it be with food or exercise or some form of anxiety or something weighing down your heart and your mind, or whatever it may be, if you yourself are like me and get in this circular thinking where you can't seem to get out of things, do a reset. Take a breath. Pick one thing to start on and start there. If you haven't started the June challenge with us, join the June challenge. Start tracking honestly, up your water, and work on getting physical activity every day. I ate my bar. Let's see what I end up with for dinner.
And that's supper. It's just eggs and 3 points worth of 2% cheddar cheese. It's a lot of egg, but it's late at night, and that's all I wanted. I miss Dad, though, because what I really want is toad in the hole, which is you take bread, you cut a hole in it, and you cook the egg in it, and with some... We always put some butter on the bread before you cut it, and then some syrup, and it's delicious, but I refuse to make it. It's a Dad thing, so I'm ending it with that. Okay, that's it for me today. 27 points used, 22 points earned, or not earned, but left because of the earned points for vegetables and water. And Jen and I did go on a walk after church, so gold star day for me. Like this video if you like it, subscribe if you haven't, turn on the bell notifications because we all know we don't have a regular upload schedule. You like my elephants? Anyway, see you in the next one. Bye.